You know, I believe in the law of attraction.
The law of attraction?
This is the law of attraction.
Fourth grade, I went in my closet, I said, I am going to the NBA. Anything you invoke with I am after it, the power of manifestation and what can happen in the universe comes true.
Constant repetition carries conviction. I dreamt this so much, so clearly, so precisely, and so frequently that it has manifested itself into reality. And that's what I am feeling right now. It's a dream come true.
How do you predict these?
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction, and it will become reality.
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, and I put it in my wallet and I kept it there, and just before Thanksgiving 1995 I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber. Maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
There's this thing about people, and they talk about manifesting. It's fucking real, man. Manifesting is real. When you figure out who you are and what you want to do, and you devote your life to it like a maniac, like you're all in on this thing, and you manifest, most of these people end up, you know, doing what they say they're going to do and being who they say they're going to become. It's real. And there's no excuses. There's no fucking days off. There's no, not willing to grind and, everybody's against me and this didn't happen for me because of this and that and all this whining and pussy ass bullshit that a lot of people do these days. It's these people who dive in and they're hardcore and they're focused and they know what they want. They know who they are, and they lay out these short-term goals and this roadmap on how to get there. Most of those people make it.
Oh, no way. The walk, what's it called? The Walk of Fame?
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Hollywood Walk of Fame, nice. I couldn't give a fuck about the Hollywood Walk of Fame, yeah? How about that? I'm not looking to get my name on no Hollywood Walk of Fame, you know what I mean?
I hear that, bro.
I'm looking to get that belt. Well, to be honest, I'm not even looking at getting that belt, because in my mind I already have the belt. The belt is already mine. I carry myself like I have the belt. Even no matter what was going on in my life and getting involved with the wrong crowd and all, I always, no matter what was going on, some deep situations, I always had the belief that I was gonna get here. I was gonna get to the UFC. I was gonna get, because I just knew I was different. I know I'm different than these people.
Around 2010, 2011, I went through this huge spiritual thing where I became obsessed with the power of the mind, meditation, visualization, and just realizing how powerful our minds actually are, like how we really do paint our world with our thoughts and our level of self-belief. I took myself from being very average-minded to actually believing that I was the shit, and believing that I could be the shit and that I could be the GOAT and be the greatest and never lose. I took myself to a different place mentally, and a lot of it came from mental practice and meditation and visualization and just seeking knowledge from people who are strong believers, guys like Les Brown and Tony Robbins and guys like that. I just became really obsessed with the power of the mind.
Bro, I can manifest like a motherfucker. I knew I wasn't gonna be regular. I just knew like I was gonna be great at something. I didn't know what it was. Even when I was working my last job, I'm grateful for it because it showed me what I didn't want in life. I just knew this isn't for me. There's levels. There's people like us. We're crazy in the sense that we believe. It's almost delusional sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, like I've heard this quote on the JRE before. It's like greatness and madness are next door neighbors, and they just borrow each other's sugar once in a while. You know what I mean? So there's a point, like I've used the story of me when I used to drive this beat up Honda, and I'd shift the gear stick and not just do this.
You do this?
It was madness. It was me preparing for having a sports car, paddle shifts. I've manifested things that I'm just like, I still shock myself, like, how the fuck did I make that happen? And this is not even to do with fighting, this is to do with my personal life. And I'm like, I made that happen. And this is through this like manifesting subconsciously as well. Just years of something just manifesting, and boom, it's right there. I'm just like, shit, I really made that happen. When you have the vision and you're able to manifest, but then you also put the work in. magic happens, man. Magic. That's where the magic is.
I think it's really a marvelous thing, that visualization thing you did. You used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broken poor.
Right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, I like your work or whatever that is. And I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever.
This was in like 1987, 85,
yeah.
And
I had nothing at that time, so it was like, but it just made me feel better. It made me, at that time, all it really was for me was kind of making me feel better. I would drive home and think, well, I do have these things. They're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there. That's the thing. You can't just visualize and then, go eat a sandwich.
The law of attraction. It is about how to make something manifest that you want. It starts with the smallest area inside of yourself, the world of thoughts. But the world of thoughts is not graspable. The only one who knows about it is yourself. It's now the question, how can you start expressing what you feel deep inside of yourself, that the world of forms start to mirror it, to go into the area of you can feel it. You can feel it, how it has entered your life. It's about diving in and trying to create that feeling, calling up, cultivating that thought that it really starts to become feelable. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
A lot of people were surprised when they found out that you've been signing your name as Champ 2011. How did that come about?
I believe in the law of attraction, and I believe that that you can speak things into existence. And I believe that when you know where you're going and you know what you want, the universe has a way of stepping aside for you.
You've been saying something that I find to be very interesting, that the butterflies in your stomach are in formation.
The butterflies in formation. Basically, it means when you have butterflies and you're feeling anxious and you have anxiety or nervous, that's when you're most powerful, I believe. A lot of people, instead of homing this power and using it, they allow it to just consume them. There's another quote that says, a big challenge or big pressure is like a fire. It's like a raging fire. Either you can allow this fire to consume you and just take you over completely, or you can gain control of this fire and harness it and you blow it right at your opponent.
Conor, in February of 2013, we spoke for the first time. You didn't have a car, you didn't have a pot to piss in. All you had were blueberries. Now here you are with the undisputed gold. Enjoy it, my friend. You deserve it, you called it.
Yeah, from nothing to something to everything. This is the law of attraction. What's not easy to do is when things are going bad and you're visualizing the good stuff. And that was what I was able to do. Even though I was having these troubles at home, and even though I had no job, you know what I mean, or whatever, I still was able to feel like it was. I was basically just using my imagination, driving in my girlfriend's car, little Peugeot 206, and I was driving that. And I swear to God, sitting in the traffic and all, I'm sitting here holding the steering wheel, visualizing a brand new car and visualizing good things. If you have a clear picture in your head of something is going to happen, and a clear belief in that it will happen no matter what, then nothing can stop it. You know what I mean? It is destined to happen.
I mean, you attract. Now, not just what you fear. You attract what you feel, what you are, what you attract. What's on your mind? Yeah,
it's like the law of physics. I don't know how anybody can disagree with that. It's just ask any physicist; they'll tell you that it's true.
I went from a very average thinking person, like just average 19-year-old.
Yeah.
I literally got on all these TED Talks and on YouTube, and I just started YouTubing videos about self-belief and what does it mean to be confident, and what does it mean to be a winner, and how do you become a winner. And I taught myself how to believe in myself and how to think that I was greater than just this kid that was a dropout who, never really had great grades, never really was the starter, never was the captain of a team. I was just always kind of this average person, and overnight I taught myself that I could be great.
I think the best way to express it is when it comes from the heart. So that means because you already have it inside of you, because the heart is the magnet. It attracts the energy which is surrounding all of us to finally manifest what thought, what emotion and what feeling and what wish and desire you have inside of that heart. You actually want that something which is sitting inside of you gets into direct resonance with what we have available on the outside.
When I got to a swim meet, there's nothing that I can control at that point, right? I can control what I do and how I prepare, sort of getting up behind the block and just racing. So for me, I want to know how the race could go, how I don't want the race to go, and in a perfect world, how the race should go. So I started visualizing at like 13, 14, just so everything around me was taken care of when I got to a meet, so I could be completely relaxed. So when I put my headphones on, all I'm thinking about is the music. I get to go up and just do what I practice to do. All of those countless hours of staring at the black line at the bottom of the pool, that was for this moment.